Welcome! We are going to break down some huge insights that came out of the Apigee Horizon Summit. We're talking about the future of enterprise AI, and trust me, it's a big deal.
So the single biggest idea from the summit was this: Agentic AI isn't just another tech trend, it's a fundamental force that is set to completely reshape every single industry. The question isn't if it's going to change things, it's how and how fast.
Now, to really grasp the scale of this change, you have to stop thinking of it like a software update. This is much, much bigger. It's like a new industrial revolution, but for the enterprise. Seriously, what steam and iron did back then, AI and data are doing right now.
But, and this is a big but, jumping into this revolution isn't as simple as just buying a bunch of AI tools. In fact, for a lot of companies, diving in without a solid plan is creating chaos.
The hard reality is that turning the incredible promise of AI into actual day-to-day results is tough. A lot of companies are struggling, hitting some pretty significant roadblocks along the way.
And the numbers, they really paint a picture. Gartner is predicting that by 2027, more than 40% of enterprise AI projects are just going to be scrapped. Think about that. All that time, money, and excitement gone.
And here's the really scary part: security. A staggering 77% of companies experienced an AI system breach just last year. And you know what the common weak link was? Insecure, unmanaged AI agents.
This whole mess has a name. Experts are calling it agent sprawl. It's this tangled web of unmanaged agents, siloed data, and massive security holes that leads to total operational chaos. Basically the exact opposite of what AI is supposed to do.
So how in the world do you harness the power of AI without unleashing all this chaos? Well, the answer might surprise you. It's a foundational technology that you're probably already using every single day.
Here's the absolute key. For any AI agent to do its job, whether that's answering a customer question or analyzing sales data, it needs to get to your company's data and systems, and it needs to do it safely and reliably.
And that's where APIs come in. Think of them as the secure, controlled doorways to your data. They let AI access what it needs without just leaving the front door wide open for security risks or creating more data silos. They're the secret to bringing order to the chaos.
Okay, so let's see how this all builds into a practical blueprint for success. This was a core theme of the summit, a real actionable plan to get this right.
And this slide illustrates the transformation perfectly. I mean, look at this. On the left, you've got that tangled, chaotic mess of agent sprawl, and on the right, a clean, governed, and visible architecture. Everything is organized and managed. This organized approach is called the Intelligent Enterprise Blueprint. It really has three core parts that all work together. You've got your AI gateway for security, an Intelligent Orchestrator for workflows, and finally, the Agentspace, which is basically the command center for all your agents. So the way to think about it is this: Apigee acts as the secure gateway, locking down all those interactions. And then Agentspace is the command center that manages and orchestrates the agents themselves. It gives you full control and, crucially, full visibility. All right, so this all sounds great in theory, but does it work in the real world? Let's look at a quick example from a company that is already deep into this journey. The auto giant Renault shared how their long-term focus on building a strong API-first foundation has been the absolute key to their success. Because they did that hard work years ago, they're now perfectly positioned to become an agentic-first company.
And we are talking about serious scale here. Today, they handle over 100 million API calls every single day. That's not a pilot project. That's a battle-tested, reliable, and scalable architecture.
And that solid foundation is what's letting them evolve so quickly. They started with simple LLMs for daily efficiency, then moved to business assistants with access to internal data. And now, they're building sophisticated multi-agent systems that can reason and work across multiple databases. That's the future.
So what should you take away from all this? Well, the final message is really a call to action, aimed right at every IT leader and enterprise architect out there.
You see, the challenge isn't just about technology. It's about mindset. Success with AI is not about buying the latest, shiniest tools. It's about you stepping up and becoming the architect of your company's intelligent future. It's about deliberate, thoughtful design. This means focusing on what actually delivers business value, not just what's technically cool. It means embracing the fact that you have to be a lifelong learner because this space is changing by the minute. And most of all,
It means you need to be the one architecting that intelligent, interconnected future.
Which leaves us with one final, crucial question to consider for your own organization. The agentic revolution isn't coming, it's already here. So is your enterprise truly architected for it?